On the face of it, the First Division leaders shouldn't be too worried about the visit of a side that's lost its last 4 games in the Second Division. But Brian Clough is wily enough to warn his team against complacency tonight. It was another sign of Forest's growing maturity when 4 of these names appeared in the England Under-21 squad named yesterday. Des Walker, Stuart Pearce, Nigel Clough and Franz Carr all got the call-up. And 1 rung higher on the ladder, Neil Webb was again named by Bobby Robson in the senior squad and will be hoping to make his international debut against Yugoslavia at Wembley a week tonight. Palace manager Steve Coppell has wrestled with a few problems and permutations before coming up with this lineup. Kevin O'Doherty comes in for the first time this season in place of Brian Sparrow, and Tony Finnegan replaces Andy Gray up front. Mickey Droy's name is missing because he's tying up a move to Brentford, so Gavin Nebling gets the opportunity to establish himself as partner to Jim Cannon in the middle of the defence. Ron Bridges from D-side is referee, and he typifies the modern-day official. A week ago, he was in charge of the Under-21 international between Spain and Italy. Sounds of bonfire night all around us. We'll be hoping for some fireworks on the pitch from these two sides. We've got Roman candles, bangers, Spitfires and everything here tonight. And that might be diverting the attention of some of the crowd. A bit of double Dutch there. And now Forest with Mills. There's Pearce outside him. Pearce making a good run here, and he's going to get there first. And Franz Carr should have scored. Carr will think that Forest should be a goal up, and it was George Wood spreading himself there who denied Forest the lead. It was a lovely ball through to Stuart Pearce, and when the cross came in, Carr had a golden opportunity with the ball coming away from Wood and then fortuitously hitting Carr. And again, Carr given the opportunity to show his pace. He'll do well to even keep the ball in. Nigel said he didn't quite make it. Carr doesn't object, even if the crowd do. Doing well to retain possession there. There were about 3 challenges. Eventually Palace do have it back. Right, looking for Taylor. This is out. So far the midfields, we've seen a lot of the ball in this match, and the attacks very little. Method opting for the longer ball, and again Finnegan and Carr battling away together. This time there'll be a free kick to Forest, but the referee sensibly says play on because he saw that Carr had possession, rolls it in for Nigel Clough. Inside the area, Clough, a great chance for Forest. Oh, and it was in fact knocked away by Birtles from the goal. Birtles obviously unlucky. We're on the half hour. As Carr again, he's going to be a danger man all right tonight. And Clough, the ball slicing away off a Palace foot, so Stebbing has to knock it away out of play. Well worth looking at again this, and Nigel Clough showing good pace and control inside the area, cutting the ball back, but it was Gary Birtles stabbing out a leg who knocked it away. And an early substitution really, 35 minutes of the game gone, and Andy Higginbottom limping off, which means that Steve Kettridge will come on. It's fair to say that Palace have defended better than some First Division sides here at the City Ground this season. And they're going to have to do so now because Carr has got a bit of space this time and rolls it across. And what good defensive play by Jim Cannon yet again. It was Birtles coming in, and Cannon's speed got him there in the nick of time. So Gary Birtles denied once more by Jim Cannon. Nibbling away this time. Well, let's see what Carr can do. He floated in first time. Oh, and a brave header away. Under some pressure as well. by O'Doherty, who gets a pat on the back which he richly deserves. Palace won't want to concede a goal at this stage. Pass corner, it's away, only as far as Butterworth. It appeals for offside, not given. Oh, and the ball there was put straight onto the head of Gary Birtles. Fortunately for Palace, they didn't suffer. And he's angry with himself. Wright's header falling for Irvine. The referee has had one checker on the watch as Taylor inside the penalty area has to take the ball outside again. And that is it, the end of 45 minutes in which Forest have been frustrated by Palace's midfield and defence. The second division club have defended manfully though, the best chance of the first half falling to Franz Carr. George Wood saved that one with his legs. And Palace have richly deserved that scoreline. They're still on level terms here. Nottingham Forest 0, Crystal Palace 0. Forest crowds have been up this season, 35,000 in fact on the aggregate for last season for the corresponding matches played so far. But tonight, slightly disappointing, it's been given at 13,000, perhaps a reflection on Guy Fawkes' night, the alternative attraction. So Forest attacking the goal to our left at the start of the second half. And an immediate chance for Franz Carr to show us his paces. Went out of the traps again there, and it's Finnegan, who else, who takes the ball away from him. Finnegan's hardly left his side tonight. Birtles does well to find Pearce there. Now Mills. Inside the area is Campbell. Walker getting a little bit too far under that one. Stepping down the line for Irvine, who's held off Pearce to cut the ball back. Oh, and a tremendous shot at the start of the second half from Ian Wright. And a very fine save from Hans Seegers. A lightning reaction from the Forest keeper. And it's worth having a look here at how Hans Seegers keeps his side on level terms. Alan Irvine with a very good cross and a first-time effort there from Ian Wright, kept out by the Dutch keeper. Huge punt forward, and Wright, oh, shown great control. That's a magnificent effort by Ian Wright. He really brought the ball down in masterly fashion. And this was a quite superb effort. Just the ball dropping there, and Ian Wright showing terrific control and getting in the shot, and he wasn't that far off the target. Almost at the midway point of the second half as Carr wriggles his way again past two defenders, comes inside, superb, what a lovely pass as well to David Campbell. The keeper Wood stretches, Campbell might have lost the opportunity now, the ball cut back, and Gary Birtles couldn't find a colleague then, and that goes down as a really wasted opportunity by Forest. Predictably, it was Carr who opened the way. And Campbell trying to get round George Wood, who did actually well not to bring him down in that situation. And when the Irish international cut the ball back, Forest couldn't capitalise. Pearce again takes the free kick quickly, and Webb just getting a leg to the ball. Cannon solid as ever, gets it away. And now Finnegan. Oh, it was too long a chase that time. Method crossing into opposition territory. Birtles. And Carr is onside. They all look for the offside flag. It's a great cross for Campbell. Oh, and that It's the third opportunity that David Campbell has had in the second half, and he's not been able to put one of them away. Palace were looking for the offside flag against the little winger, and when he floated the cross, Campbell was there to meet it, but he couldn't direct it where it mattered. We've gone into the last quarter of an hour of normal time. Reminder, there could be extra time, but let's watch what Gary Mills can do here. He overran it. So Palace work their way free once more. Give it away now. It's always a dangerous thing to do, especially when there are people like Franz Carr with his pace and his footwork. And Carr trying to tee it up for Clough. Chance again for Campbell, and once more he can't finish it off. Well, David Campbell hanging his head there. He's taking up some really intelligent positions, getting inside the penalty area. Strong words between Nebling and Wood. Carr is just beginning to unhinge the Palace defence. It's his corner. Flicked on by Birtles. Campbell still can't get it in. Oh, goodness me, David Campbell, his mind must be racing. Every opportunity seems to be falling to him at the moment. It's the way things happen in this game. And he'd be so relieved just to get one into the net. Oh, the flick again. Didn't fall right for Forest. They're pouring forward here. Butterworth finding Carr. He's the tormentor. Is there going to be a finisher? The header. Oh, it must go in, surely, from Nigel Clough. Defenders sprawled all over the ground. You felt the goal just had to come. And Nigel Clough wears the happy smile. It's his 6th goal of the season. The provider had to be Franz Carr. He's been so involved. It was a beautifully flighted cross. The Palace defence a little bit at sea there. It was Gary Birtles who knocked it back. Campbell again was coming in on it. The ball sliced away off the foot of defender O'Doherty, and Clough needed no more asking than that. They really had to fight for that lead. The goal only coming 14 minutes from the end of normal time. There's the goal scorer. An over-robust challenge, you might say, from Ken O'Doherty. Here's Clough once more. Oh, and a quick ball forward, quick thinking too by Campbell. There's nobody up there. It really isn't happening, is it, for David Campbell tonight? He's had a most extraordinary evening. He's kept getting into the penalty area and has not been able to make one count. And now, a great run through by Mills, who's got the pace surely to beat Stebbing. And alongside him is Birtles. That really should have been a second goal and a clincher for Forest. Palace are hanging on by their fingernails at the moment. Well, I wonder if we could have a dramatic finish. Stebbing gets a corner for Palace. He knows the urgency. "90 minutes up on the electronic scoreboard here. The corner is driven right across goal and away to Carr. Now then, could we have one final flourish from the little winger? Oh, what a sprint. He's got away from one. Can he get away from the second? Oh, he's still there, Carr. In the end, he's still there, still battling for it. And is he going to get that ball back? Or they're having their own private little game there. And in the end, Finnegan, I'm sure, was probably only too happy just to give away a corner. Carr's pace once more electrifying. The referee glancing at his watch. And here's Carr once more. We're moving into injury time. Carr sensibly holding on to it. Now playing it for Clough. Now Birtles. And perhaps over-elaborating, but it's all over. The one goal has been good enough. Brian Clough has known some great moments in what used to be the Milk Cup, now the Littlewoods Cup. But his side has made hard work of this one. The only goal of the night coming from Nigel Clough, just 13 minutes from the end of a very tight contest. It was sufficient, though, to take Forest through to a meeting with Bradford City in the next round. Final score here at the City Ground. Nottingham Forest.